Hey guys, it's Erica from Brains to Beauty, and today I've got another plan with me video for the last week of August. Yes, there is the 31st for next week, but technically we're into September. So if you guys are interested, let's go ahead and get into it. First of all, I am doing this spread using some custom stickers as usual. They are up in my Etsy shop. And I am also doing this in conjunction with some pause paper stickers that I got a few weeks ago, as well as some Libby & Co stickers. I do have some coupon codes for all three Etsy shops, so make sure to check them out down below. But in the meantime, let's do a quick recap of last week's spread. So as you guys saw, I didn't fill out too much, and really, I didn't get that much done this past week. I did have my critical design review from last week, and of course, I totally failed at filling out my hydrate stickers or completing anything related to YouTube as rehearsal schedule got crazy. I ended up having rehearsal almost every single freaking day, and so working out and doing YouTube did not happen. So we're moving on to this week, and it's just as crazy. I've got stuff for work, and I have all of my rehearsal schedules, including an event for this week. So let's go ahead and get into the planning and start removing these stickers so we can get started. Of course, in order to do so, we need to get our stickers out, and as I showed you guys last week, this is my super cute DIY sticker book made out of a little 8.5 by 5.5 binder I got at Target. And I already had my pause paper stickers in there, so I'm just getting those guys out. And these are actually for August. I do have stickers for September, and she did offer me a coupon code to give to my subscribers because she is awesome. I did message her after I got these stickers, and I said, hey, I want to do a video with your stickers. Would you be cool to offer a discount code? And she was like, heck yeah. So I got a code from her. I will link it on the screen. So make sure to check that guy out. And then, of course, I had to coordinate some custom stickers because the set that she had provided didn't have any check boxes, and y'all know I love my checklist boxes. So I did make a custom sheet. It is up on my Etsy shop on From Brains to Beauty. If you guys haven't seen it, I will link it in the down bar. I do also have a 10% off coupon code until the end of August. And can you tell I tried to coordinate the colors? They're not exact, but they're close enough, and they actually look pretty cool together, having the slightly different tones, but awesome sauce. Of course, I can't forget the last shop that I will be featuring in today's Plan With Me video, and it is the Libby & Co stickers. I love Etsy shop stickers that I personally can't make because I don't have a super cool cutting machine. I cut everything with scissors and paper cutters, and these are little icons for like what I would call life stickers, and so I use them for my planning, and you guys will see that in this week. So let's move on. Now that we've talked so much about stickers, let's cut these bad boys out. This week I decided to use the paper cutter because, quite frankly, it is way quicker to cut with a paper cutter than it is with the X-Acto knife method. And of course, with the flags, I had to cut out the ends out with some scissors. Then this is my favorite part, putting the actual stickers into the planner. I seriously, this part for me is super therapeutic, to go in and lay out the stickers, decide what I want, put them where I want, figure out how I want this to look. And the reason why I laid this out this time is because if you notice on my sticker sheet, I actually have 8 stickers instead of 7 because I gave you guys an extra coral sticker in case you want to do coral on the outside and yellow on the inside, so that you had an extra sticker in order to do that. But I decided to keep it light on the outside and dark in the middle, so that the coral color actually splits all the other shades. So then you've got coral in the middle, then pink, then orange, and yellow on the outer edges. And it actually worked out because the header stickers are actually from pause paper, and I asked for custom header names, so she actually put in to do today in YouTube. So if you order stickers from her and they have headers, you actually can customize them because they're made to order, which is really nice about her shop. So you can get whatever you want, and then it'll be custom to you. And of course, she did have these full-size pattern stickers, and so I totally had to use them in the today section because they're just so pretty. Oh, and that keep calm and plan on, I was like, heck yes, totes using that. And then of course I've got my today stickers all the way across the top of the header, and then the YouTube at the bottom. Then I have these extra strips of white sticker paper, kind of like what I did last week, and I just placed them on the bottom. They're just the sticker paper I used to make my stickers. I just had white strips, cut them to the right length, and then laid them down to cover up the text on the bottom. Next, I'm laying down my checklist flags. Again, this is part of the coordinated set I have on the Etsy shop. It's called Coral Sorbet, and it is in conjunction with the August Sorbet from Pause Paper. I always mess up her channel. I always want to call it like Pause Prints. I don't know why, but I did use one of her full box stickers on the side, and I did include more hydrate stickers on the bottom. I did remove meal and fitness because ain't nobody got time to work out with my crazy rehearsal schedule. Like, actually, no time for YouTube either. It's absolutely nuts. But as you can see here, I'm actually taking some scrapbook paper and my repositionable tape, and I'm covering up the dates because if you guys noticed, there was a big green highlight mark over the Friday because it's a Friday off and it was just blatantly ugly, so I decided to cover it up. And then I used the weekend sticker to cover up the weekend dates. And then I decided to decorate the sidebar for my to-do list, and since I had that extra coral checklist sticker, I ended up using that checklist sticker on the side as my reminders list. And dun 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 dun, yes, I flipped out. I accidentally dripped water all over my planner. I was so sad because now there's this big ugly blotch on my checklist. And it was so sad that I actually shut off my camera at some point and like started putting stickers down and completely forgot to turn it back on. So then this is the point where I turned the camera back on and realized, ooh crap, I put some flag stickers and forgot to turn the camera back on. And it actually worked out okay because I ended up color coordinating them, and they ended up becoming date stickers from the Pause paper set. So I was able to use the flags for that. And I will eventually use another sticker to cover up some of them spots I made, but in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and use the weekend sticker, because even though I have a weekend sticker, I really wanted to use this banner one, because hers are like way cooler than mine. And then this is where I actually found this little sticky note sticker that she had in the kit, and it actually covered up like half of the mess that I had made on the other two checklists. Yes, that blotch on the pink one is still there. I will find a solution to that, I promise. But I did get some new Papermate Flare pens. Everybody on the We Love EC Facebook group talks about these pens, so I decided to pick them up at Target. And I used them on days that I thought weren't gonna change because it's permanent, so I wanted to make sure I only used it on days that weren't changing. Yeah. Totes messed that up like pretty darn quick, but Lizzie's birthday doesn't change. What would Lizzie do? Her birthday was on Monday. Whoop whoop, happy birthday, Lizzie. So I did write her stuff in permanent marker because that's not changing, and then I started using the Libby & Co stickers. I used the music notes to mark my cantor days, the days that I solo at church where I'm singing literally by myself for the whole mass, and then the laptop stickers when my husband does media at church. And then I had the laundry stickers and the shopping cart for laundry and groceries. And then now we're going to use my friction pens because I am constantly changing my mind, and these pens are erasable. As you can see, they are erasable. I always have changes in my planner. It never stays the same. So for me to use permanent marker or pens that don't erase, it's just no bueno. So I really love these friction pens, and I used another note sticker to mark my rehearsal. Right now my rehearsal schedule is up in the air. I won't actually know what the rehearsal schedule is until Tuesday. The only day that I know for sure I have rehearsal is on Tuesday, but because we have an event on Friday, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have rehearsal every single night. So as a precaution, in erasable pen, I wrote rehearsal in the YouTube section to just kind of remind myself, hey, don't plan to do anything for YouTube because you're probably not going to be sleeping because you're going to be at rehearsal. Yes. And I did start marking areas where I had really important meetings and things going on at work, so I started color coding that stuff and adding my little appointment stickers. Of course, everything you guys are seeing will be linked down below. I promise I link it every week, so if you guys are curious as to what some of these products are and where I got them, they will be down below. The majority of stuff I got were from Amazon or Office Depot. I am an Amazon junkie. You guys will learn that I am addicted to Amazon Prime. So this is the point in my planner where I start writing things in the permanent pen and realizing I wrote it on the wrong date. Yeah, awesome. Super fail. So this whole permanent pen thing is probably not gonna work for me because I'm starting to realize it's a bad idea. And actually, you see where it says Tuxes and Tails Gala? Yeah, wrong freaking day. That's Friday night. And that is actually a performance. All of us who are in the play, we're actually going to perform some of our music at this gala, and totes wrote it on the wrong day. In the permanent marker, of course. Fail. But I fixed it with arrows, so hopefully I had nothing important to do on Saturday because I took up the whole to-do sticker. Epic fail. Oh, and then on Friday I am going to the beach with my friend because it is a Friday off from work. So me and my bestie who I work with, we are taking that Friday off to go to the beach that morning. Awesome sauce. And then I did make another Tuxes and Tails Gala sticker so that it was actually on the right date. Yes. Okay, anyway, so this is it for my plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it is always so crazy, and for me, voiceovers are like easier than talk-throughs, but they're still just as crazy because I have so many things on my mind that I want to share that I have a tendency to ramble and just go to town. But it also is better because then the videos aren't crazy long. Of course, like I said, all the stickers, to include my own stickers, have a discount code. You can get 10% off mine, 15% off of Pause Paper, and I think Libby & Co.'s 10%. I may be wrong. Am I wrong? I'm probably wrong. But if it's more than that, it'll be down below. Pause Paper is for 2 weeks. Mine is up until the end of August. And Libby & Co. coupon is 24 hours. So go quick, fast, get your stickers. They're really good deals and they're amazing quality stickers. So go check them out. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And of course, if you guys love these Plan With Me videos as much as I do, make sure to let me know down below. Hit that big thumbs up button and the subscribe so that I know to keep making these every week. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Erica from Brains to Beauty. Oh, and one last note, if you aren't following me, I do have a new Instagram account. I will link it down below as well. Plan with FBTV. Bye guys!